Princess and the Pea, a read along. Once upon a time, in a bright and cheerful kingdom, there lived a royal family. The king and queen were on a very important mission to find a true princess for their son, the prince. That evening, a lovely princess came to the castle for dinner. She was kind, polite, and had perfect manners. Everyone laughed and smiled all through the meal. The queen thought,
"Perhaps this could be the one."
As bedtime came, the queen had an idea, a quiet little test. She slipped a single green pea under a tall stack of soft mattresses in the guest room. It was a silly test, really, but the queen believed a true princess would feel even the smallest lump. The princess climbed up, snuggled in, and blew out her candle. She fell asleep and slept like a baby. When morning came, the queen asked the princess how she slept. The princess said it was the best night of sleep she ever had. The queen's eyes twinkled. She thanked the princess for visiting and politely showed her to the door. The princess curtsied and left, never knowing about the little test. The prince sat alone in the garden. He gazed up at the sky and thought,
I don't want to marry someone because of a test. I want to find true love my own way.
He put on his cloak and set off to clear his mind. Dark clouds began to roll in. Rain began to fall, and thunder rumbled across the hills. As the king headed to his room, he heard a soft little knock at the castle door. The king opened it to find a young woman, drenched, muddy, and shivering in the rain. The kind queen hurried to help. She had her servants bring the girl warm towels, draw a bubble bath for her, and fetch a lovely green gown for her to wear. When she stepped out, she looked radiant, not because of jewels or fancy crowns, but because of her kind smile. The cooks prepared a grand feast: turkey, dressing, mashed potatoes, rolls, and even pumpkin pie. The castle smelled like a holiday dinner. The young woman ate and laughed with the king and queen until she was full and happy. When bedtime came, the servants prepared her room. And, as always, the queen slipped in and placed one tiny green pea under the tall stack of mattresses. The princess climbed up, snuggled in, and blew out her candle. But all through the night, she tossed and turned. She flipped and flopped, trying to get comfortable. When morning came, the princess felt so tired and her hair was all tangled. The queen asked how the princess slept. The princess admitted that, while she had a wonderful evening, she didn't get a good night's sleep. She said it felt as if she had slept on a pea all night. The queen gasped and clapped her hands with joy. The princess was confused. Just then, the prince walked in. When he saw her, his heart skipped a beat. It was love at first sight. They smiled at each other, shy at first, but warm and real. The queen was overjoyed at the sight. She finally found the perfect princess for her son, and he didn't question her about the test. Soon, the castle was filled with music and laughter once again. The prince and princess were married in a joyful celebration, surrounded by friends, family, and delicious food. And as for the pea, it was placed in a little glass case in the royal hall to remind everyone that sometimes the smallest things can lead to the biggest surprises. And they all lived happily ever after, the end. If you had fun today and enjoyed the story, please like the video and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us create more great songs and short stories like this one. Press the notification bell so you don't miss out on all that is to come from Minimusicworld. Thank you.